And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Loose inside the 30. Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas taking it in. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Red on red.
Now ETN to start the drive. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. ETN once more. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now ETN. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And they're going to speed things up here.
30 left.
Second down, here's a run with Bigsby. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They're going to run this with a tight end. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action. It's Lawrence. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Easy. Read up 24.
They'll run. It's ETN. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. This is fourth down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Here comes second down at 5.
Let him go. Let him go.
They'll go draw here. Winston hands to Kamara.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A big play looming on third down.
Here's Winston.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Winston.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Winston.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Able to hook up here with Ridley.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Marcus May with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to...
A breakaway from Michael Thomas. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely
and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And out now comes Jacksonville. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes...
And that's caught inside the 35. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Here's Lawrence.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
30 left. Here we go.
Lawrence.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot. But this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Final shot now for Lawrence.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Yes, sir. That touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something. Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for two.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They're going to try and run for it. And, oh, he stops short of the goal line, and the defense celebrates as they've won the football game. Well, there's no doubt this is going to be talked about for days to come. The decision to go for two in the win with all zeros on the clock, and they don't get it. Some questions to answer.
No doubt about it, and I'm always reminded by people I've worked with before, by coaches I've talked to, they always don't let emotion rule you because the people on the sidelines, the guys on the team, let's go get it.